You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. We seen him at Caroline's the other night, Charlamagne.
That's right. You see him on Black-ish every week. My man, Deon Cole.
What's
Morning,
happening?
sir.
What's going
Charlie.
on?
Hey, man, Chicago's having a moment between you and Little Rel. It's like all you black Chicago Negroes on the TV network at that.
Oh, it's crazy.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. It just blew up. I don't know. Everybody doing their own thing.
Yeah.
It popped off.
Y'all came up together, right?
Yeah. Lil Rel was like under me or whatever. I came up with like Corey Holcomb, me, a couple other comics. Yeah, we all came up together in Chicago. But yeah, Lil Rel was up under me. D-Ray was up under me. I
Gotcha.
raised D-Ray. And so, yeah.
It's amazing how you got started doing comedy. Because a lot of people would be like, oh, you're funny, you should try stand-up. Or a lot of people think they can do stand-up.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, see, the thing about Chicago comics are we more like characters, more than just comics. You know, nowadays you can't just be funny. You know, you got to be more than that. You gotta
have a gimmick.
Not even a gimmick. I mean, you just have to be a character within yourself and have your own identity. You know what I'm saying? Not like a gimmick where you like, I'm hilarious Henry. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like that. You know what I mean? You just want to. You'll be your own guy. Like Busta Rhymes is his own guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like Grand Poobah's his own. You know, like that. Your own Motsy.
Now, I was growing up in Chicago because Chicago's pretty rough.
Yeah, how you avoid not getting shot, especially always telling jokes?
Man, pimps used to be like, they used to give us passes. Like if they knew that you was in arts or you studied or whatever, they'd be like, yo, let him do his thing, and they'll like leave you alone or whatever. But my mother moved me from the city to the suburbs, and I ended up fighting more out there.
Really?
Yeah, because it was all white out there, and I was fighting more for racial equality more than gangbanging fights, you know.
The jokes weren't landing in the white neighborhood, huh?
Nah, I wasn't even on no joking stuff, man. I was like, you know, I was real, like a very observant, really chill.
Yeah.
I was a super chill dude. You know what I mean?
Now,
Did you start comedy on a dare for real?
Yeah. Dude bet me like $50. Told me to go on stage. And I was
Were y'all
like,
in the club or y'all were hanging out? Or you just was like...
No, we was watching Eddie Murphy's Delirious, and my boy was like, I bet you can do that. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. He was like, I bet you $50. I was like, all right, let's try it. Let me go down here.
I
and
can
see.
do it.
Yeah.
Y'all went to a comedy club or something?
Yeah. It's a comedy club called All Jokes Aside in Chicago. Yeah, we went down there.
How old were you?
Man, like 22.
You remember any of the jokes you said? Like, I mean, because you didn't have a set then. So
Nah,
what did you do?
I had this joke called, it was a Sunny Delight joke. Where it was like the white kid opened the refrigerator and all his friends drank all their juice. And I was like, that wouldn't be in the black neighborhood. You had to drink out of a water hose or something like that. I don't know.
It's probably funnier when you did it.
Yeah, that sounds like.
But that's why it was my first joke.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
All right, what's
You've come a long way.
Yeah.
All right.
We were
That
all
was my
like,
first joke.
But how did it go? Did they boo you? Did they boo you? Or did...
No, my career took, when I first started, it was crazy. I was like getting like standing ovations and people was loving me and everything. I got on Def Jam like 10 months after I started, I was on Def Jam. But
Now, I heard you got kicked off Def Jam.
I was about to say, what make you is what break you. I got kicked off because I only had like 14 minutes of material, and I did 7 on TV. And then when we went on tour, they was asking me to do 25, and I was out there doing knock-knock jokes and anything to stretch the time, you know what I mean? But
Knock-knock jokes.
I know, I was.
That's the worst feeling
like
in the
a black
world.
man, white man, Chinese man.
Welcome to a bar.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, but when they kicked me off, that was the beginning of me writing too. I was like, yeah, I got to start writing.
So hold on. So they kicked you off Def Comedy Jam, but then I heard you went to go perform on Conan.
Yeah,
So you took those 7 minutes to Conan?
No, so after that, I started writing because when I got kicked off, I was like, man, let me just start writing. And I just started writing. And they asked me to go on Conan and do some time, and I did like 4.5 minutes on Conan. And two weeks later, Conan came to me and was like, "Man, I want you to come star with me. I'm gonna buy you out of everything, and I mean, like, we gonna take you out of all your contracts, and you come star here." And I'm like, being the only Black African American to write, because they never had no Black writers.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting up like, okay, what do you want me to write? And they was just like, just come on board. So when I went over there, you know, I almost left because I knew I didn't fit in because there was so many white writers and they all went to like Brown University. They had Emmys and all of that. And so I didn't think I was going to fit in. And I tried to write like them and it just wasn't popping off. So after a while, I just started just remembering I'm from the South Side. I'm a Black dude, and just start thinking of situations that he wouldn't normally be in, and stuff that we didn't clash on, that we did clash on, and start writing like that. And then he was like, "Man, you should go out on stage and do it." And they was bringing me out, and next thing I know, they was writing me in TV Guide as, you know, Next Star and all this stuff. And then Jay Leno happened.
What happened with Jay Leno? Tell us about Jay Leno.
Yeah, and then it was like after that, and the Jay Leno situation happened. It was like, yo, wait a minute, like I'm thinking like yo, we about to take off, and Conan was like he was gonna leave, and we was like, man, so they banned him from TV, and so I was like, all right, let me just go on the road again, because you know I'm just like, man, okay, but I knew that I paved the way for a lot of Black comedians to have another avenue, which is late night television. And then they still weren't hiring Black writers, you know, so I still was trying to keep that door open too. But then all of a sudden Conan wanted to go on tour, and he took me on tour with him, and we toured, and next thing I know I was nominated for 2 Emmys, and yeah, it just
I love it.
It worked.
I love it. It's not like the traditional route that people go.
Yeah,
you know, which is really what's great.
There's
about
never a
it.
traditional route. Everybody path different.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when
And
you're sitting in the room with all these other writers and you're like, okay, these are all white guys. They went to Brown. They went to all these schools for writing and all know each other. That's definitely not traditionally what he was looking for.
Nah, and he never said what he was looking
Right.
for. He just was like, come on board. And
was.
so it got to the point where it was like we're sitting in the room and they was trying to write a joke about Andy, the co-host, Andy Richter, about him going to Oktoberfest, which is a German drinking day. I didn't know what it was. And they had to explain it to me. And I remember I was like, Black people don't have no drinking day. We need our own drinking day. And they was like, write that up. And I went and wrote it up, and they was like, now go perform it on stage. After they seen that dynamic happen with me and Conan, where he's out of line with Black culture in a sense,
Right.
it became like NBC was like,
What's our drinking day?
let's like go out
she
there and
got-
explain.
No, what
to
is
know.
it?
She
What
really
is our
wants to know.
drinking day?
Oh, what is our drinking
really
day?
wants to know.
Yeah,
April 15th.
Why April 15th?
Taxes.
You did some stuff for the White House too,
The
right?
correspondence.
You did some stuff for the White House.
Yeah. Actually, I just
You
got
wrote the joke?
no for the White House. No,
You told me to call Barack a
No, I ain't right there. No. When Conan went to, I just wrote one line. It was one line I wrote when he did the White House Correspondence Dinner. I had this thing about LL Cool J that he did. That was it. But yeah, we
You can put that on the resume.
Yeah, that
don't
goes
want
on the
it.
resume
You-
for
you-
sure.
I wrote for the
You
White
damn
House.
right. You damn
Absolutely.
right I do. Definitely.
Now, I remember you said Steve Harvey told you that if you can make an audience quiet, that's just as good as laughter. That scared me.
Nah, that's real though, because it shows that you're in control. You know, you're
Yeah.
in control, and you can handle an audience. You know, like if I can sit there and be like, "Hey, check this out," like that means I can dictate where I want to go.
They listening.
Yeah, you know, and so it's just something that he taught me. He was like, "Man, that's just as good as making like a whole audience laugh."
That's
But,
so true. I went to a comedy show at Caroline's one time, and one of the opening acts wasn't that great. And when I tell you, everybody was just talking, eating. All you heard was food, like forks clinking, people having conversation. That had to be the way. I felt bad.
You should
YouTube
talk about Donnell
videos.
Rollins like that.
It wasn't Donnell.
He said
No, it was
Donnell.
definitely not Donnell. It was an opening act. But I feel you on that, because if you
Donnell.
can have people just listening, waiting to hear what you're about to say, and they're so paying, because it is hard to get people to not talk to each other together. They're having drinks. They're ordering.
Yeah, if you can get them to be quiet, it's just as good as making them laugh or whatever because they listening.
Right.
Sometimes when you laughing, you missing what I'm saying next. So, that's just a good trait to have and learn if doing stand-up.
Now, what was your worst show ever? You had to have a bad
Envy
one.
always got to ask
You
that.
had to bomb at least once.
Yeah, besides the first one, what was the
Ja
bomb?
Rule, Indianapolis.
Oh, you remember that clearly.
Ja Rule booed you?
It was a brisk night.
I had on.
I ain't even lying. No, I went and opened. I was opening for Ja Rule, and I went out there, and they just was like booing me. And they were throwing stuff at me that shouldn't have been at rap concerts, like golf balls and coat hangers, like a wooden coat hanger. I remember, so I was like, who got a wooden coat hanger here? Then they was throwing concession stand drinks, not just like pops, like cans, the concession joints, the lids pop off. And when they hit you, Jack, you just be sticky. You got to sit around. And,
What the hell did you say that they got so mad?
Hi.
They were waiting for Ja Rule.
They wanted Ja Rule. They didn't care about nothing I had to say. And I was like, I ain't leaving until y'all listen to me. Then all of a sudden I hear the promoter going, Psst, get your ass off stage. And I was like, damn. Had to leave, and man, yeah, but I still remember that, like it was yesterday.
Have you been back there since? Just for your ego?
No.
That traumatized?
I want to, but I have not been back there. I just haven't been back there or whatever.
Has life changed since the sitcom? Because when I say Deon Cole, people be like, who? And I be like, Deon, Charlie from Black-ish. Anthony Anderson, black friend of the job. They're like, oh, yeah, he's funny as that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, right now, it's a tripped out time, man. I done went from 0 to 60 because I got, like, an audience that's kind of, like, different. I still like my Conan audience because I still do bits on Conan or whatever. And I have another show that I'm on called Angie Tribeca, which is on TBS with written and produced by Steve Carell and Nancy Carell,
so
and Rashida Jones, and we have a show on TBS, and actually new season coming up, and with that and juggling Black-ish at the same time, it was kind of difficult, and Conan, like doing Conan bits like when I can or whatever, but it's changed now, like going from not doing anything to in a couple years you on 3 different TV shows.
Are you coming back to Black-ish?
I did already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I came back and did the 4. That's what I had to do. I had to leave and go do Angie because everybody was going crazy when I left. But it was like I had to go leaving because I had Angie Tribeca before I had Black-ish. A lot of people didn't know that, so I had to. I just went to Black-ish to write. I wasn't even supposed to be on Black-ish. Like I just went over there to write until my Angie Tribeca show was ready to start filming or whatever, and the guy that was supposed to play Charlie didn't make it.
Who was it, you know?
Nah.
He's like, I'm not going to.
He's like,
I'm not going to say. He said no like such a lie. This is why men can't lie. He said, nah.
Did you cheat? Nah. I just got head. That ain't cheating.
No, but yeah, I went and I went and played that character, and it just took off, man.
One of my favorite episodes is the one with Amber Rose. Did you really try her? She was your girlfriend on the show. Your ex.
Did I try her?
Yeah.
Man, Amber was so fine, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we was messing up on purpose. Shout out to Amber. Yeah. I was kept going, okay, no, I forgot my line. No, okay, let's do it again.
She was actually good, though.
Yeah,
she'd have been a dope
good.
recurring character.
She was good, and like, I mean, surprisingly, she played that like fantastic. Like a lot of people was like, man, how's she gonna do or whatever? And I was like, nah, y'all need to see Amber. Amber really got it in, So yeah, shout out to Amber, man. She did that thing.
When you in those situations, do you gotta flush like all the lustful thoughts out your mind before you can like do your thing?
No,
it probably helps.
That's the perk of it. you just have to act accordingly, but your mind can go wild.
Yeah.
Jack. I know my mind was like, oh, she's so bad.
Let me give you a hug so you can feel his heart on.
How was Barbershop?
Oh, Barbershop was crazy, man. I was the least famous in the whole movie. It was crazy. It was so many entourages and makeup artists and all these people on the set. All I had was Carmex. I just would do this and go action, and I'd go out there and do my set. But yeah, barbershop was crazy, man. It was a shout out to Cube and everybody. But yeah, that was
working with all those entourages because you had so many different people, so many different artists, so many different celebrities.
Yeah, but you know what? I thought it was gonna be like really, really crazy, like ego-wise, but it wasn't. Everybody was like just chilling in their own little world. Everybody would be on their phone, or we're talking, conversating, kick it, or whatever. We even went out a couple nights and went to party, but it wasn't like I thought it was gonna be. I was thinking like, yeah, everybody gonna have kind of egos, and be bugging, but nah, it was dope.
Is it hard being a writer, especially being that you're on TV and because you do stand-up, like just writing for other people? Is it hard to give away that good-ass material sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes it is, especially when you're doing, like, I'm in a very unique situation. A lot of people don't even realize to be working and to have the networks be cool with me working on different shows. You know, that's very, very unusual because once you're on the show, you're on that show. But for me to work and do all those shows, when I do get a chance to write and go out or whatever, yeah, it's hard for me to kind of like write like I used to, you know what I'm saying? And when I do give people material, it's like, you know, like I be feeling like, man, you better cherish that, like, you know, or I could keep it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's hard though.
Do a lot of other stand-up comics ask you to write for them? Is that frowned upon?
It is in a sense, but a lot of them, like, you just don't even say who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't say who they names is or whatever, and you like throw them a little bone or whatever every now and then, whatever. I used to write for Katt Williams, so.
Really?
Yeah, I wrote for Nick Cannon. I wrote for.
I wouldn't admit to that.
No, it was quick. It was quick. It was quick. It was real quick. And Katt never used nothing I wrote for him.
Oh, he didn't? How did you end up writing for Katt?
No, I wrote a gang stuff for him, and he was like, "I'm gonna do it," but he never did.
How did you end up writing for Katt?
Man, this dude named D. Militant asked me to come on and write for him, and I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'll go over there and I'll write some stuff for him, whatever. And it was wild style, boy.
Everybody always tells me that Katt has always been this way. We just now seeing it.
Now, Katt always been. Now, well, what y'all seeing now, I don't know what's going on. But I know Katt good people. He a brilliant dude. You don't know if he just doing that or if he not. Like, Katt be on a whole nother level of marketing and whatever. Like, Katt be on a whole nother thing, whatever. But yeah, Katt. I remember one time Katt had a surprise birthday party at his house, and everybody was like, "Yo, we're gonna surprise him and cut the lights on." And I was sitting there like, "Nah, that ain't a good idea." I was like, "I'm gonna hide behind the grill because everybody cut the lights on." Katt might pull out 2 9s and just let everybody have it up in there. I was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that." No, I said I was thinking that. I was like, "What if they do that?"
When they surprised him?
What was crazy, like when everybody was like, it was quiet, and they was like, cut the lights on. They was like, surprise! And he just stood there, and he looked at everybody, and then he walked right to his room.
What?
Everybody was standing there with streamers and hats, balloons.
He wasn't too happy.
Everybody was looking around like. He went right to his room.
But that's crazy.
He never came back down?
Never came back down.
What?
No, yes, he did. He came back down about an hour later and sat in a throne and opened gifts. And when he was opening the gifts, he'd take the
it's
paper.
Like a baby shower.
And he'd throw the paper, and these girls would catch it before it hit the ground.
What?
God damn.
That sounds crazy.
Katt on a whole nother level, Jack. Shout out to Katt.
You wrote for Nick Cannon for your stand-ups?
They wrote Gigolo.
Yeah. He said I wrote Gigolo. Yeah, I went.
You know his stand-ups were terrible.
Yeah, me and him got together and I wrote some stuff and he never used anything that I wrote.
now Nick never used none of his stuff. Those were dope.
He did, man. I be writing good stuff, man. I be like, here.
If people don't use it, do you still get paid?
Yeah, you still get paid. Yeah, my first writing gig, honestly, was Ricky Smiley. I wrote for him when he was doing a comic view or whatever. But yeah, you still get paid.
Can you admit that? All right, say you wrote for Nick, you watch his stand-up special, it's whack, and you be like, man, you should have used my stuff. But what if it was good? Could you be like, all right, could you just give it up to him? Be like, okay, I get it.
I would be like, man, you did it. Like, way to go.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Nick didn't even use it. Nick was like this, oh man, that's fire. I can't wait to use it. And then I'll watch him later on and he'll never use it. And I'll be like, man, it had me going, what am I doing wrong? But
Is Delirious your favorite stand-up since that's kind of how you got into this?
man, what's so weird though, I love Delirious, but I also love like Ellen DeGeneres and George Garland, Stephen Wright. I know I like a lot of like comics that's kind of left, you know, like that's the kind of comedian I try to be. You know, I came up in an era where you needed a catchphrase, you needed a suit with shoulder pads in it, and you know, in them big green suits, you need to come out and, all right now, and hey, come on, y'all, come on, let's do it. Come on, like I came up in that era, but I was more like a dude that was just on some different stuff, man. You know, a lot of people know me from using my notepad on stage. I used to like check off jokes and read them and check them off or whatever, because I used to be so high I couldn't remember.
Damn.
So I used to have a notepad.
You still smoke that crazy or no?
Nah, nope, I quit.
You had a bad trip?
Yeah.
What happened?
Man, got super tore off, and with this comedian named Honest John, brought some Cali bud and had me in a whole nother world, Jack. And I was like, nah, I can't keep doing this.
Was it like one bad thing that happened? Like
I just couldn't. I was paying attention to my breathing. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you ever do that?
Yeah.
When you get high, you be like,
you having a heart attack or something?
yeah. Inhale, exhale. I was doing that, and I was like, nah, I can't keep doing this.
Was it just
Yeah.
weed or was it something in it?
No, it was just weed.
It was powerful Cali weed.
Yeah, it was that Cali. Like, man, yeah.
Smoke regular.
Like I was doing
Everybody
that.
want to smoke loud. Turn the volume down a little bit.
I know, but nah. I didn't even know that was the first time I smoked it or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm good. I had a good run.
Do you feel like, I know sometimes for people,
But I used to
smoking helps them with their process.
Yeah, and they used to do that with me too. But I had to quit. I had a problem. I was spending like $2,800 a month, like on like weed and liquor and cigarettes and all of that. I was
The
getting
cigarettes,
tore up.
yeah. The liquor, moderation. Weed ain't too bad.
Yeah, see, I'm type.
You have
We
to cut
gonna
it
do
all
it.
out.
We
yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
If we gonna do it, let's get it.
You can't just have one
done.
drink.
No. Why we doing that? Why we even start?
You did it cold turkey on your own? You went cold turkey on your own? Or
Yeah,
Okay.
Yup. I went cold turkey. I was supposed to go to Chicago one day for Thanksgiving. I was on break from Conan, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend these 2 weeks just kicking this. And I went and bought a carton of cigarettes, threw them all away, kept one, and locked myself in my place for 2 weeks.
Damn.
Just didn't do anything.
So no weed, no alcohol, no cigarettes now.
No, like I might, don't get me wrong. Now, I might smoke once every 6 months. Something like that, you know. But it's enjoyable then, you know what I mean? But not on no constant basis.
you feel like your head is clearer now?
Yeah, sometimes I be feeling like I'm a little lame, but at the same token, I still feel like
Right.
I'm sharper though.
Right.
You know, but when I used to get high and drunk, I didn't care a lot neither.
Right.
So now I got memories I remember. And, you know, it's all
I got memories I remember.
I'm serious.
Now you gonna be at Caroline's all
You
weekend
finish
long?
or is you done?
Yeah, I know, right? Right. Yeah, Caroline's all week long. Please come on out to Caroline's, man, and watch the new episode of Tribeca. If you like Airplane, Naked Gun, that's what Tribeca is. It's like over the top. And yeah, I got an hour special on Comedy Central, too, June 25th.
Okay.
What's the name of it?
It's called Cold Blooded Seminar.
Okay.
You filmed that like a couple months ago?
Yeah, out in D.C. Yep, I shot it on Capitol Hill, right outside Capitol Hill. So, you know, I'm just trying to stay afloat, man, and thank y'all for having me, too.
You
Thanks
doing
for coming,
fine,
man.
bro. Just get the money, have
Nice
sex with
little
all the white
humble
women you
brag.
can.
Trying to stay afloat.
Enjoy the life, man.
All the white women.
I know you have sex with a lot of white women. Between Conan and Black-ish?
It's a lot of white women around.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of white women around. Jack.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we appreciate you joining us. It's Deon Cole.
Thank y'all.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Okay, you got your hair done. Your hair looking fresh and fly today.
Thank you. I got my hair done. Now, you know the crew at Her Imports totally hooked it up. You see how good I look? I see why they're taking over this hair game, because nobody has hair this good.
I see these weave companies on Instagram everywhere.
I know, right? It's a hot mess. Every reality star or rapper jump off is trying to sell hair on Instagram. Her Imports are the industry pros. They have the real Indian hair. Y'all don't know? Check out the video on their website, herimports.com.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.